Alrighty, guys, what's going on? Corbin with Corbin's Cornhole Reviews, back again for another episode. And today we got a little shootout. You guys have requested another shootout, so here we are. We got Black Sheep Baggers Vandalize versus the Ultra Psycho X. It does feel good to be back. I got to say that I haven't thrown in like at least 2 weeks. I haven't thrown competitively in three. Work has just been destroying me lately. It's been a ton of work, or my wife's working when I can throw, or the weather's bad, or whatever. So it's just been a couple weeks, and it feels good, man. It really does. So the first thing you'll notice, throwing on different boards today. These are the T and T. This is his tier 3 board. He's going to have 3 tiers. I'll get into it in another video when I actually review these boards, but this is literally my first time throwing on them. I just did it down and back, so you guys are seeing them like fresh out of the box, straight up. You're going to ask what happened with Cornhole Solutions. Absolutely nothing. I love Cornhole Solutions. I will always throw on their boards. I'm just going to kind of alternate between Tyler's boards and Cornhole Solutions boards. They've both been gracious enough to send me some, and I just wanted to kind of showcase them a little bit. So just depending on the day, we'll go a little 50-50 here and there. I'll throw on them. I might not throw on them. I'll do whatever. You will notice there's probably a little more noise when the bag lands. That's only because this is not double thick like the Cornhole Solutions are, because I have the Pro Solutions board, so they're double thick. It's a really thick board. So you'll hear a little more noise out of these, but it's not like crazy, right? Full disclaimer, this is going to be a longer video. I'm sorry. I'm going to try to keep it a little shorter because the other camera likes to cut out. I will be checking that constantly because it did cut out on one of my last videos. So I'll be checking that frequently. But let's jump into it. First off, thanks to my sponsors, to Black Sheep Baggers, Vandalize, of course, Black Sheep, good stuff. Boards, bags, apparel, accessories, customer service, top notch, out of this world. Love those guys. Use code Corbin5 for 5% off there. And then I have the Cornhole Cave. He's a brick and mortar out of Wichita, Kansas, which is phenomenal. I really love that. I say it every single time, but I love that idea. Go and see the bags, feel the bags, see the boards that you're about to purchase. It's awesome. He does have a website also. Link is in the description down below. And then if you'd like to support my Patreon, that link is in the description as well. And the Psycho X is actually a Patreon bag. So that bag will be given away sometime after this video is recorded. So let's get into stuff. Let's hit it with price, right? I just looked. The Psycho X is $125, I believe, on Ultra Site right now. When they do new drops, they might be a little cheaper, but I also know that they've been a little more expensive depending on if they're a pro release or not. So it kind of just varies. You can get them around $100, $110, on the sites. Not really a problem. Black Sheep, the Vandalize, they are... Oh, I should have just checked this. I thought I did. I think they're $80 plus shipping. They might be 90 plus shipping. I want to say 80. Might be a little off there, but use code Corbin5. That'll help you a little bit there. Break-in method. On the Vandalize, this is before I knew about Toss Sauce, I did just a very, very light Ringo Guard wash because they don't take a lot, right? The Psycho X were purchased locally, and I don't know what he did with them, but they feel awesome. They're super broken in. They feel really, really good. Speeds. This is why I want to do the Shootout, because they're essentially the same thing. I know the Ultra can call theirs like a 4.8, or maybe that's the Widow X, but either way, they call it a little slower than it is. They're both essentially a 6.8. It's this material. It's not linen, but it feels like it. That's the slow side, and then the fast side is that 8 that we all love. 6.8, really nice speed, really nice control bag if the boards are just a little bit sticky, or if they're playing actually a little bit quick indoors. I like this bag a lot for that as well. Let's get into 3Fs with fill, feel, and flop. So the Vandalize, the fill is basically Black Sheep's fill. I really like it. I'm pretty sure they use it on all their bags. Just kind of a mixed asymmetrical. Really nice. Ultras it kind of feels like the Viper B, where it's a lot of that round pellet, kind of like BG feel. It's different, but I don't mind it. Overall feel on the Ultra bag, you guys know Ultra's quality. It's incredible. Corner seams and edges are great. Closing stitch is super close to the side. Flop on these, yeah, they're pretty floppy. That's this type of bag. Ooh, nice spin. They're going to get there. They're going to be floppy no matter what. And I do hope the lighting conditions are okay. I'm filming this a little later at night because I actually had some time, but whatever. Maybe editing takes care of that. I don't know. The Vandalize, of course, corner seams and edges are awesome. Closing stitch on this one's really nice actually as well. And, everything about it, I like it. The flop, they're going to get floppy. It's just these materials. It's just the way they are. It's going to be a floppy bag. It's going to be a very hole-friendly bag. It's going to be one of those bags that you can just grab, on an airmail, grab on a push, do whatever, slide it in, drop it in. They're nice. So that does bring us into playability. Blocks, sure. If it gets a little bit stickier, blocks. If it's not that sticky, you're just going to be hole hunting with them. That's the way it is. Pushes all day, sneak around the back and drop in for sure. If it's really sticky, the slow side will flop. That's not a guarantee though. But really you're hole hunting or maybe like a block push kind of style there. So let's jump into throwing before my leg falls asleep. These are both ACL Pro stamped, by the way. They're very, very similar bags. That's why I wanted to do a little shootout together, because I mean they're almost the same bag. It comes down to the fill difference and whatever graphics you prefer, whatever company you prefer. So I'm gonna start out on all slow side here. Give them a nice loft because they are kind of quick, surprisingly. I mean they can climb right up. Didn't even throw that one. I threw it pretty high actually. Go for a little push. Missed the push off to the left. My fault, not the bags, of course. But I will say these boards are playing really, really nice right out of the box. Like literally, this is the second time they've seen bags. This is the second down and back. Haven't even thrown a full game on them. They're playing really, really nice. I like when a board plays like that out of the box. Some boards, you know, you kind of got to break them in. You got to play on them a lot. And these are just doing a phenomenal job so far. You know, with two down and backs, of course. And you will notice my, you guys know my driveway slanted and all that. So that's the cardboard under the boards. It's not the boards. 4-pack. Tyler makes a really, really nice board. Has nothing to do with the boards. It's completely my driveway. You know, slanted. Haven't been able to pour pitch pads yet. See if I get there in this house or if I move to a new one before that happens. The one thing I'll say about the Ultra bags, I always stack my bags in the same orientation. I really kind of struggle with them because they look really the same depending on the, you know, direction. The skull does help. You know, the widows are almost a little easier for that situation, but the Pro stamp is really what helps there. Keep it where it needs to be. So all slow side still. Pretty weak there. I'm going to try to push this. I just want to. Missed it. Oh, there it goes. Later. Let's push it again. That's pretty bad effort too, actually. All right, let's just sneak around. Let's bully it out of the way, sneak around. Didn't really sneak, but got a little bully out of it. Man, the Vandalize. I don't know. Might try to just split those right up the middle on the slow side? Oh, there's the push I wanted. I will say I think the Vandalize play just a touch quicker on the slow side. My throw is just totally off right now. I'm rushing bad. Vandalize does play a little quicker on the slow side, I think. But that could just be because the Psycho X's are super, super broken in. Oops. And the Vandalize is not nearly as broken in. You know, I do throw them, but these Psycho X's are, I'm not going to say beat up, but they're not exactly clean anymore either. So they're in a different spot. The one thing I will say about this bag, and we'll see if I can showcase it. Hopefully not, actually, because I don't like it. This is both the Vandalize and the Psycho X. Going to fast side here, by the way. Fast side just climbs. I don't like how, if you're going for a hard push, they tend to hit the hole, and they will, that was just the ugliest throw, and it still fell. They tend to hit the hole, and they kind of flip over it. That's off. See ya. It's fast side's fast. That's the one thing I don't like, and I think it's because of the materials that are used. And it's just, you know, the materials lend the bag to be incredibly floppy. So when you go for that big push, sometimes it's just not, it's not going to work out the way you want it to work out. Curl, there we go. Man, throwing the Psycho X is way better than the Vandalize. That's kind of sad. I couldn't grab it for a 4-pack. But that's really my only qualm with it. And if you're having trouble visualizing what I'm saying if you're having a bag here and you're going for a hard push on the fast side, you typically push your bag in, but that bag will flop over and do that. It just kind of sits there. And I'm pretty sure that's just the materials, because it's not Black Sheep specific. It's not Ultra specific. It just happens. So, crotch rocking on the highway. Nice, nice. So that's really my only call with them. In the hand, they both feel really, really nice. They're incredibly hole friendly. They climb right up. This is just going to take a little push to be able to get in. Missed it. That was the right bag. I just totally missed it to the right. Let's try to focus on that one a little better this time. That's better. I'm okay with that. So now I can center up and just do a normal slide shot. Should bring that right in. Even though I missed the normal slide. But it means I might be able to break it in on this one. We'll see. Oh, that was a darn good effort. I'll airmail the last bag if that doesn't fall back before then. Or if I don't push it out of the way, which I kind of just did. They play nice. This fast side is... Don't front port. Thank you. No, I'm forced to airmail, of course. I'm forced to push this. The fast side is quick. It's that 8 that I really, really like, though. Not a terrible effort. I do like this fast side on basically any bag. I think all carpet bags should have this fast side on it. It's just one of my personal favorites. It's really good for pushes. It's really good for collecting. If it gets near the hole, it's absolutely just going to drop in. I really like that with a bag. And that's coming from a carpet guy who, of course, when I throw a bag, sometimes it doesn't just want to fall into the hole. So let's do some mixed throwing here. Just trying to lay a block. Going slow side here to start. Yeah, it just wants to climb. Speedy. Fast side. See if the black sheeps can airmail. Yeah, okay. See what Ultra's got to say about that. A little slow side action. Really trying to block there. It's just not working. A little fast side collect with that bumper there should not be an issue. But it's an issue because I'm Corbin. That's the way that works. Fast side again. Oh, I thought I missed it too. That fast side's pretty forgiving though. I mean, if it gets near the hole, it just wants to grab and fall. See if the Ultra airmails. Yeah, okay. It's not to be shown up by Black Sheep. So they're both really nice bags. I have my personal preference. I do prefer the Vandalize a little bit more myself. That's because of design. I do like Black Sheep quite a bit, but I like the design that they use on their bags. They have a ton of different designs on the Vandalize. It's all like kind of graffiti themed. I really like that. I like the color difference in the carpet. I like how they kept the carpet not the carpet, I'm sorry. They kept the slow side material a single color instead of going, different like this. I almost like that it kind of looks like a carpet bag, just helps the colors on the front side stand out. And I like the fill. Ultra, I know why they did what they did with this and the Viper B, but it doesn't feel good in your hand necessarily. Sneak. Yep. It just doesn't feel like really good. That's my only problem with it. It is hole friendly. I was hoping that was going to be a block. I'm going to try to roll this a little bit. The boards are kind of quicker and the conditions are not conducive, but I'm going to try anyway. Yeah, that probably wasn't going to happen. Let's try out the Black Sheep. Got more bags over here. See if I can just get a little action out of it. Yeah, so I mean, it did lift up on edge. It wanted to. Let's do it again. Yeah, okay. Go a little fast side push here. Oh, I missed it. Oh my gosh, did I miss it? And let's just finish it with an airmail. Oh, I missed that too. Holy crap. You guys know I'm not finishing it with that. I got to go one more. That's pretty bad. Got 3 Black Sheeps off the back. 3 Ultras in the hole. Whatever. This style of bag is it's really good for a lot of players. We'll say that. You don't have to be a carpet guy. You can just enjoy throwing them. I mean, they're just trying to put words to it. They're just a good all-around bag. They're a very well-rounded bag. A lot of players will be able to throw this. I'm going to try a little cut collect. Bumped it out of the way. A lot of players are able to throw these bags. just because, I thought I stopped. Just because the speeds. I mean, they're a 6.8. They kind of settle into a 5.8 sometimes. They're the right speeds for a lot of different play styles, and they're both really, really hole friendly. So a lot of players will enjoy these bags for all those reasons. I'm gonna try to go clean airmail over this one. No dice. Let's just go fast side and slide in here. Oh, I missed it. Woof. That was a bad throw. And like I said, I literally haven't thrown in like 2 weeks. I threw some house bags on some really crappy boards at work. And, I mean, it was fun, but it was more so just messing around with coworkers when we were out of town. So I haven't really thrown, and it's definitely showing right now. But it's probably not showing too bad because my normal throwing isn't wonderful to begin with. So slow side here. Cut. Did not. Double check that's still recording. Beautiful. Let's go fast side. Got a little bumper there. See, they get near and they drop. It's nice. They're just really good speeds. Nice little blocker there. Let's just bring it in. Let's not mess around. Oh, missed the push, Corbin. Missed the push. Straight through it, bud. Straight through it. I got it. Let's go slow side here. So, what's funny about that, I was actually trying to bring that in without touching that ultra bag because I wanted to airmail it and try to drag it in, but let's just go with a little push here. Finally hit one. That is wonderful. I don't think I could drag that bag. If I do, it's one of the greatest shots I've ever made. I just spin it around. So, that, guys, is the shootout between the Ultra Psycho X and the Black Sheep Baggers Vandalized. I have a hard time picking, honestly. I'm more so toward the Vandalized just because the overall hand feel. The fill on the Ultra Bag's a little weird, and the template's also slightly bigger on the Ultra Bag, but that's just how Ultra is. Ultra makes a bigger template on a lot of stuff. But they both play really, really good. They play very, very similar, so it kind of comes down to your preference. Do you like Black Sheep? Do you like Ultra? Do you like more of an asymmetrical fill, or do you like a small bead fill? It really depends on what you're going for, but they're both great bags. Can't go wrong with either one of them, and they both play pretty awesome. So that is the short and sweet on the shootout between the Ultra Viper, Psycho X, and the Black Sheep Baggers Vandalized. If you guys like this one, please give me that thumbs up, subscribe, share it with your buddies, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.